Hi, my name is Lisa and we're going to explain the definition, the benefits, and the topics related with e-business. E-business, also referred as electronic business or an internet business, is the application and communication electronics in support of all the activities of business. This would include the buying and selling of goods and services, along with providing technical or customer support through the internet. E-business is different than e-commerce because electronic commerce is the process of buying, transferring, or exchanging products, services, or information via computer networks, including the internet. An e-business refers to more strategic focus with an emphasis on the functions that occur using electronic capabilities.
Hi, my name is Josue, and I'm going to explain topics related with e-business. Networking. In information technology, networking is a series of points or nodes that connect by communication paths. Network can interconnect with other networks and contain subnetworks. The most common topology or general configuration of networking includes the bus, star, token ring, and mesh topologies. Networking can also be characterized in terms of spatial distance as local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network. Networking on e-business. A business network is a type of social network whose reason for existing is business activity. There are several prominent business networking organizations that create models or networking activities that, when followed, allow the business person to build new business relationships and generate business opportunities at the same time.
Marketing. Marketing is the management process responsible of identifying, anticipating, and satisfying consumer needs or requirements profitably. These needs are both real and imagined by the consumer. Identify these needs is about finding out what consumer wants now. Anticipating needs is about finding out what consumers may want in 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 years time, and satisfying those needs is making sure the consumer gets what they want. Satisfying needs profitably means that having identified the consumer needs, a product or service can be devised to meet that need. Marketing on e-business. Technological advancements can lessen barriers between countries and regions. Using the World Wide Web, firms can quickly dispatch information from one country to another without much restriction. Prior to the mass usage of the Internet, such transfers of information would have taken longer to send. Recently, there has been a large emphasis on data analytics. Data can be mined from various sources such as online forms, mobile phones applications, and more recently, social media.
Design. Web design is used as a general term to describe any of the various tasks involved in creating a web page. More specifically, it refers to jobs focused on building the front end of a web page. The web consists of a middle page presenting information using different technology and linking together with hyperlinks. There are two basic aspects to any web page found on the Internet. The first is a presentation that the user interacts with, usually visually, while the second is a backend that includes information for non-human browsers. Web designs on e-business. Business began using websites and designs for marketing. Most of these website servers to provide visitors basic information about a company's products and services, and includes contact information such as phone numbers and email address to assist customers in contacting a company for service. The move from providing simple business information to solicit business via the web occurred almost as soon as marketing department realized that company websites were available to millions of people. Network security. The networks are computers networks, both public and private, that are used every day to conduct transaction and communication among business, government, agencies, and individuals. The networks are comprised of nodes, which are client terminals, and one more servers and host computers. They are linked by communication systems, some of which might be private, such as within a company, and others which might be open to public access. The obvious example of network system that is open to public access is the Internet, but many private networks also utilize public access communication. Security on e-business. E-business systems naturally have greater security risk than traditional business systems. Therefore, it's important for e-business systems to be fully protected against these risks. A far greater number of people have access to e-business through the Internet that would have access to a traditional business.
Software. Computer software, or just software, is a collection of computer programs and related data that provide the instruction for telling a computer what to do and how to do it. In other words, software is a conceptual entity which is a set of computer programs, procedures, and associated documents concerned with the operation of a data processing system. Hardware. Hardware is a general term for the physical artifacts of a technology. It may also mean the physical components of a computer system in the form of computer hardware. Hardware historically means the mental parts of fittings that were used to make wooden products stronger, more functional, longer lasting, and easier to fabricate or assemble.